Hi, I'm Jake, and today I'd like to show off another Zondervan Premier Collection Bible. This right here is the single column NASB Reference Bible. That's right, single column reference in the Premier Collection. This goatskin Bible includes the comfort print typeface, side column references, and black letter text. Let's open it up and see what we've got on the inside. Well, hello. Alright. Look at this. Black goatskin. It just feels fantastic. Alright, let's get into it. On the back of the box, what do we have here? And we know what the NASB is. Well, if you don't, there's plenty of resources that'll tell you what that is. This is the 1995 version of the NASB. So it includes the full text, does have the side column references, the single column Bible text. This is hand bound in a supple goatskin leather cover with raised spine hubs. It has the Smithsonian and Edgeline construction for flexibility and durability, elegant two-color page design on premium European Bible paper, 36 GSM. 3 double-sided satin ribbon markers, each 3 1/8 inch wide margins, generous gap, art gilt page edges with gilt line and perimeter stitching, dictionary concordance, line-matched Bible text for clearer reading. Verse by verse format. For those of you who know what that is, you know why it's so important. Black letter edition, full color presentation page, 8 pages of full color maps, exclusive Zondervan NASB comfort print typeface, and a 10.5 point print size. So this is premium leather goat skin. Alright, so let's take a look at everything a little bit more closely. So we know this is the 1995 edition text. We'll take a look here at the presentation page. There you go. Nothing out of the ordinary there. So let's see here. Man, this is a nice sturdy Bible. So full disclosure, Zondervan did send this for me to review. I am not getting paid to tell you what I think. I am not being told to tell you certain things about this Bible. But when I say this Premier Collection Bible is among one of the most perfect out-of-the-box Bibles that I have ever received, I am really not kidding. This thing is exactly what you would want and a lot of bang for your buck. So here's a close-up of the headband. I have not repositioned the ribbon markers or the ribbons at all. Close-up of the tail band. This thing looks fantastic. As you can see, the gold gilt line runs through there. Everything is placed absolutely perfectly. The corners look really decent for something that's manufactured in a bulk type of manufacture process. The raised spine hubs are phenomenal. It's just shelf pretty. This thing does have what would be known as a generous yap. So the leather does come over against the text block, so it is slightly protected from that, and that goes all the way around. The art gilt on this just looks phenomenal. When you open up this Bible for the first time, the gilting on Bibles will often cause the pages to stick. That is not the case with this Premier Collection Bible. It is pretty much lay flat right from the get-go. So we're right into Genesis, and it's almost laying flat. So right there, not really pressing on it. It does have some sturdy fly leaves running through here up to the presentation page. I mean, this thing is rock solid right here. So it is edge lined. You feel a lot of just the sturdiness running through this Bible. The goatskin leather, it's very, very nice. Very soft, very supple. Yes, you can hear that said about a lot of different goatskins, but this is one of the almost buttery smooth goat skins. And it just feels really, really durable with the liner that they have in here. This thing is, really malleable, but still offers great protection. Okay, so let's talk about this paper. This paper just feels fantastic. So this is 36 GSM. When you look at it, there's not a ton of ghosting. It is line matched, so as you're going through, it's just beautiful. Now, as mentioned earlier, and it's a little difficult to see, this is a two-color scheme. So on the subject headings right here, and on, I believe, the chapter numbers, you get a dark, rusty, reddish color. Now this isn't like your red letter text. A lot of times the red letters will, just not be that easy to read. This, you can look at this red right here and read it just as if it was the black text. It's just very comfortable to read, very easy to see, and it's just a good color. You can see the change in the color here, right up here. I'm in First Kings, so it's telling me where I'm at right there. That is red. The page number is red. This is a rusty red, and the chapter numbers through here on the references are also red. So this is a side column reference. These references, while not as big as the 10.5 font, are perfectly legible with mine at 20/20 eyesight. Sorry guys for those of you that don't see as good as some of us. The references are always going to be a little bit smaller, so that's something that everyone has to deal with. But these are perfectly legible. Now there is a little bit of a margin to this as well. So if you want to take notes, there's room in here for notes. You go into something like numbers right there, where the references are going to be a little more light. And you can have that. Take as many notes as you want. This 36 GSM paper on the other Premier Collection Bibles that we have does do very well with a lot of different types of inks. You're going to want something that's not going to really bleed through pages like crazy, so stick to something that the Pigma Micron pins are very popular, and they do relatively well in this for bleed through. It's not that bad. However, in the large white chunks through here, you're going to be seeing ghosting through if you write with just about any. It's the way it is. This Bible has a very nice heft to it. You pick it up and you feel, and like, this is definitely a good sized Bible. This is not like my normal thin lines that I love. However, this Bible just packs so much goodness in it. I can forgive that. I can lug this thing around all day long, and I can deal with the extra weight because I love all the features that they put into it. So, that being said, this is also single column. So single column means that you're going to read this kind of like a book, and it is verse by verse. So that means as you go through in the single column, each verse starts on a new line, which makes it a lot easier if you're trying to find a particular verse. Single column Bibles are meant to be read in like a book-like fashion, where you just go line by line by line by line. They're meant to be comfortable. The comfort print in this makes it comfortable, but it can be difficult if you want to, pigeonhole a specific verse. So that's one of the, the pros, cons when you're picking out a Bible. Do you want to pick out something that you can read easily, something that you can reference easily, something that you can, just go through and, I want to find, there's the verse I was looking for. So you pick and choose. When you get a verse-by-verse Bible, either you got to have smaller font or you got to have a bigger Bible, because you're taking up just a fraction of a little more space on each and every line just to start a new line, potentially. So that can cause thickness with the Bible, but I think this is a perfect balance. And like I said earlier, I'm not getting paid to say this. I just love this Bible. Now, single column Bibles have never been something that I've really enjoyed. It's my reading style. It's my study style. However, this Bible is just made so well. I mean, just the physical characteristics, the way it looks, the way you hold it. It's easy to set right on your lap. It's easy to hold in one hand and read. Easy to set right on a table. Easy to carry around with you. So all of that with the comfort print and the size of the type, I just really like the way this Bible reads. Now the ribbons, there's 3 of them. You get 2 of them that are black and then 1 that is red. These are nice thick ribbons. I even like to use these ribbons to help me turn the pages gently because they're thick enough to do that. Now each one of these pages does have, each one of the books does have a small introduction page, and nothing crazy, but it's great for just a little light studying if you're going through and doing that. The references in this Bible, from what I have seen so far, are pretty much legit. It's not crazy on the references, but what it does do, it puts your references in line with where you're reading. So you don't have to say, okay, I'm reading chapter 7, I'm reading verse 14, and then look around and try to find it in minute font, minute print. Your references, verse 14 right here. Oh, well, there's my verse 14 reference right there. And as you go down, they're right in line, which makes it really convenient. And they can do that because they've got the margin space and it's a single column. And it's just the way those work out. So, okay, what else haven't I shown? You got the wide margins, the General Siap, the Art Gilt. Let's go back to the back of the Bible and take a look at this dictionary concordance. All the way back. Past Hebrews, past 1 Peter, past the 3rd Epistle of John, into Revelation. This Bible just turns fantastic. And pages are great. Alright, so what do we got in the back? So here you can see the color a little bit better. This looks like the exact same color of red that you're going to see throughout this Bible. It's a rusty red. This obviously the Miracles of Jesus page. And you see that on the borders throughout here. It just looks great. It's enough that it really catches your eye, but not too much that it's distracting. Parables of Jesus. So nothing crazy uncommon through here. Perspectives from the Bible. And prayers of the Bible. Trying to turn this upside down. With my left hand, it's not working so well. Promises from the Bible. Alright, Dictionary Concordance Thesaurus to the Old and New Testament. So not super thick. I mean, that's the entire back of the Bible. Okay, so here we go. So we see in alphabetical order starting with A. We've got Aaron, and then it says the brother of Moses, spokesman for Moses, as priest, rod of, critical of Moses, death. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different subjects covered. And next to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different verses where you can reference those several different subject lines. So then as we go in, this is just like an all-in-one. I'm still in the A's, several pages in, still in the A's. So while this may look small, footprint-wise, when you're talking the back of the Bible, this is jam-packed. All right, the B's start over here with Baal. The subjects are in red letter, and everything else is in black. Makes it really surprisingly easy to find what you're looking for, because this is a significantly smaller font than the 10.5 throughout the rest of the Bible. And I tell you what, this looks like it's line matched as well. Yeah, they've done a good job back through here. And, oh yeah, page after page. This is a fantastic tool back there. Okay, so there's the N. We're all the way to the Z's. We got some blank paper. We can call it note paper, but this is the same as the regular Bible paper. These are not hard postcard type pages. All right, there's the last one. Okay. So we get into the Bible maps. Now these are on the card stock. They're thicker, but nothing wrong with having thick pages at the end that help support. So several of these, I like the way they do these maps in the Premier Collection. They're nice. They're a little bit glossy, but not bad. You can have some weird lighting going on above you, and you can still read these just fine. They're very clear, very concise, even though they are small. You can, it's a map. It is what it is. There's going to be small headings on there, but still perfectly readable. And several of these, and we've come to the end. We've got our flyleafs at the end, and there we have it. So this is the Zondervan Premier Collection, NASB, single column reference Bible. Straight out of the box, this is one of the more perfect premiums that I have seen. You get a lot of bang for your buck with these Premier Collection Bibles. And this one comes with just a beautiful looking box, something that you're definitely going to want to keep this Bible safe when you are not using it. So thanks for watching. I know this went on a little long, but I wanted to show off everything that I've seen so far with this Bible and go over what I think makes it special. And honestly, all of the Premier Collections Bibles that we've seen so far have been great. And this one just happens to be, perfect. Everything in it I absolutely love. Up to this date, I have not been much of a single column guy. Now, I'm a reference Bible guy, I'm a thin line Bible guy, I'm a study Bible guy. But a single column has not been something that I've ever really, I don't want to say I've not given it its fair shake, because I've got a few single column Bibles. And a lot of the study Bibles that you'll use are going to be single column. But this one, it's just so nice. It's hard not to enjoy it. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep checking the www.JakeKnowsBibles page. I'm going to be including a lot of up-close photos of this and many more Bibles. Lots of reviews. Lots of other cool stuff. Thanks for watching.